going. He wasn't clever enough to fool security, unlike this next employee, who concocted a plan to steal thousands of dollars, prompting a full-blown police investigation.
What money came from the store?
Just the hundred.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
On June 6, 2023, officers from the Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to a call at a nearby Walmart. Upon arrival, the officers were greeted by two undercover employees who had suspicion about a cashier who was reportedly stealing $1,000 per day from her register. Their initial investigation found some evidence, but over time, more information was uncovered that proved this situation was far more serious than anyone had initially realized.
I'm sorry, how are you? Just do me a favor, just stand up for me. Put your hands on your back. You got any weapons on you going?
Police can go back there. Like up front.
So do you guys have everything, all the information? Do you have the receipts?
I have all the information. It wasn't receipts really, it was cash.
Oh, it was cash.
Yeah.
Okay. How much cash is it?
Around 7,000. So I have 5,000 of it documented, but she admitted to the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and document that to them, and I can send that to you guys.
Gotcha.
But she has a cash here somewhere. She said it's at the smoke shop.
It somewhere, yeah, in the smoke shop. So we
But
don't know what.
she took 1,500 today, so it's. She said it's by the smoke shop.
So I don't know if it's by the smoke shop over there.
Well, why don't we ask her before we do? So let's grab her, and she'll walk.
It's in the parking lot.
in the
It's in
parking
another
lot.
store.
Yeah, the smoke shop's at
Oh,
1239 or something like that.
She stashed it there?
But that's not the only surprise in store for these officers, as they would later uncover that she had been orchestrating this operation across multiple Walmart stores, siphoning tens of thousands of dollars in the process.
Okay, open it.
No, we are.
No.
We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Just the hundred.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
How much?
40 times 100 was 4,000?
4,000.
On top of this?
No, that.
Is that
Unless she
included in
just
the
took
pot?
more. Unless she
All
took
these
more.
studies?
Because it's higher charge. It's
Yeah.
2,010.
It's 7,000 total, but I thought that she might have took more. Because when we did the audit, it was only 1,500.
We did the audit today. It was only 1,500.
Well,
So she must have took more.
The thief's employer explains that an audit had been conducted earlier and that there had to be more money hidden away somewhere, totaling up to $15,000. So that's when the cops bring her into an interrogation room to try and figure out what she'd done with the rest of the money and figure out exactly how she's stolen so much money in such an elaborate way.
You seem like you're disappointed.
Very.
Yeah?
I was trying to get my life back in order, so.
You're trying to press fast forward on that? Getting life back together?
Yes, man.
Is that exactly what happened?
Exactly what happened.
You do know you worked for a really big corporation, right? Is there a reason why you were like, oh, they're so big they won't know? Is that kind of the thought process?
I don't know, honestly. I was really just trying to get my life back in order.
Yeah?
Just trying to make it quicker than it was supposed to.
The interrogation starts with the officer acting friendly and the girl reacting positively to it. Officers in interrogations generally want to start things off in a calm manner when they don't have enough information. She may begin by telling him the details about how she was trying to speed up the process of getting her life on track, giving the detective resources that may help back her into a corner later.
I knew what a credit card was, but I didn't know how it functioned, so I played around with it. I was young, so I didn't know. Bitch made me go into debt. 21 years old in debt.
How much debt did you go into?
I'm at $5,000.
First time you took money, how much did you end up taking?
Probably was $1,000.
Okay. Is it kind of like the same way you were doing it today? Like where you kind of leave it underneath the register?
Yeah.
Is that exactly how it started, or it was some other way?
No, that's exactly how it started.
So will you do it like on every shift?
Yeah, every shift.
She explains her significant credit card debt to try and gain some sympathy and shed some light on her situation. The officer is kind and understanding, but once again, it's all an act to extract as much information about the grand theft operation she was running.
What did you end up doing with the other, well, if I do the math, like every other week, you do 4 or 5. So over the course of the month of May, that puts you at like 10 grand. So what did you do with that then?
I also have T-Mobile. I was paying. I had a job. Remember, I quit because I left my parents' house.
Uh-huh.
So I was in debt with T-Mobile.
So you paid a couple grand to T-Mobile. What'd you end up doing with the rest of the money? Like, did you pay rent? Did you help your mama? Did you give it to your boyfriend? What'd you do?
It was my mom.
How much did you end up giving it to her?
I don't remember how much I ended up giving.
She didn't ask you like, hey, where you getting this from?
If she did, and I would say, Mom, don't worry about it.
In an open and shut case, the officer has heard her explain her reasoning for the theft of $10,000 and possibly more. But it was clear with the amount that she had stolen in such a short time that she was very unlikely to stop even after she paid off her debts. After the interrogation, the girl was arrested and charged for her crimes, but her exact conviction is unknown. Another eagle-eyed loss prevention officer was responsible for catching this next employee of Walmart who had stolen thousands of dollars of goods and was caught completely off guard. Police were called to Walmart on October 23rd, 2023, where they found the suspect had already admitted her guilt and her history of shoplifting, but she also admitted to having some disturbing thoughts that might alarm the officers and change the nature of this arrest.
She finally admitted to everything that she has done. She did admit that she also has, I guess, previous charges that you guys have done. She also admitted that she's been homeless, that her mom picked her out, and that's the reason why she was stealing. And she also admitted that multiple times she tried to commit. So I just figure I'll let you know because this also might take her to that edge. Okay. So my job is to inform you guys about the thing because I'm kind of like, right now she's filming that out, but
she's doing a written statement?
Yeah.
It sounds like this employee is facing significant challenges in life, but resorting to theft is never justified. However, empathizing with her is about to become considerably challenging as this next piece of information comes to light.
So it is sitting at a little over $2,000 at the moment.
When you first received it, you said it was 2 watches and...
Yep, it was these 3 items. So iPad mini, Apple Watch, and Apple Watch Sport. But this is the total right now of everything that's been taken.
And do you have her on camera taking it?
Oh yeah, all that. You got all the videos of everything. There was a couple where she got the items and she'd stage it back in online pickup, sit it there until the end of her shift. By the end of the shift, she'd run over there, grab that, skip all of it.
It's all on here?
All of it's on there.
Makes my job so much easier. So she stole wine too?
She did. She got wine. She's got Corona.
Egg rolls.
Yeah.
While it might have been somewhat understandable if she had been stealing food or other essentials to survive given her situation, the fact that she was stealing wine and luxury items like Apple products while being homeless makes her story less credible and difficult to empathize with. Nevertheless, the officers now have all the evidence they need to confront the culprit.
Hello. Carol? Yeah. Okay.
Despite being apologetic and taking responsibility for her actions, it doesn't change the fact that she must face the consequences. She's accumulated over $2,000 in stolen goods, which resulted in felony charges of grand theft. But she's not as clueless as this next employee, who was caught out with one of the oldest tricks in the book when her boss planted money to see if it would go missing. On June 26, 2021, a call was made to the Castleberry, Florida Police Department by an employer who wanted to report an employee for theft. When the officers arrived, the employer explained that she knew someone was stealing from her and was trying to track them down by marking her bills and recording their serial numbers. She would then leave money in the cash register to see if it would go missing, only to find the thief, a seemingly clueless employee sporting a Gucci handbag.
So the first question is, can you guess why we're here?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it. All I was doing was trying to look for a tampon. I thought I started my period, and I had moved this girl's bag. I only paid her back because I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want it to be put on me because I'm not that kind of person.
Who was the she? Was it your manager or?
No, it was a girl at the party that I guess she had messaged me, and she said like, I saw you, the one doing that. But she said like, either way I'm gonna like put legal.
Okay, and where was this party?
It was at like a New Rings Event Center in Lake Mary.
Lake Mary. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate it, but that's not necessarily why we're here today. We're here because you're being accused of theft. However, the theft is not in regards to that party. It's in regards to something that's happened here today.
Ironically, this girl isn't just facing accusations of stealing from her workplace, but believes the police are there for a separate incident where she was accused of stealing from someone at a party. She's unwittingly providing officers with additional information, making their job easier.
So, you have a manager who advised us that, well, not manager, you have one of your other coworkers who's advised us that they left a certain amount of dollars, very identifying marks on that, and you were the only person in the store.
Okay.
So
she also has the receipts of the opening of when the drawer was opened, what exact time.
Okay.
Where we're at right now is I can't promise you anything, but for me, and I'm sure Officer Ferrer, same thing, honesty is the best policy. Okay. So could you tell us anything about that?
I did do it. I'm having some issues with money right now. I just like bought off a new car, so I haven't been working lately. I will admit to that. So
was it just today, or has it been in the past?
it was today, and then I've done it in the past before, but never like large amounts.
How much would you say?
Probably like
That's why we walked you up to the back.
300 maybe was the most beforehand. It's in my bag.
Okay, can I go look through that bag?
Yes, sir.
Once again, experiencing financial difficulties is never an excuse to steal, and it becomes even more challenging to justify her actions considering she had recently paid off a car and luxury handbag. Although she confesses to the theft, she still thinks it's minor and just isn't aware of how bad things are about to get.
You want to press charges?
Yes, I do. Because I added it up. It's several $1,000s that's been going on. You're breaking my freaking heart. I have the documentation in my car. I wasn't prepared to turn it over because I was trying to rule it out. But I'll show you what I was preparing for my insurance company.
Okay, let's see that.
It's well over what she has here. I was hoping she would show it all, what you took this morning, and you didn't. So no, I'm sorry.
Let's make it not contentious. And where was the other bag?
I told him it was in that back pocket of my bag. Like
Which one?
The one with the zipper.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that the rest of it from today, or?
Yes, sir.
She put the J. Let me photograph it. Is this all from this business?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, what's your name?
Yana.
Alright, Yana, do me a favor, stand up. Right now, you're gonna be placed under arrest for theft, okay? Do me a favor, lift your hands up.
The owner, who didn't even think it was the girl in question, is bitterly disappointed in the situation. It is clear that these two have worked for some time, and the owner even thought she was innocent before finding out. The employee was arrested and put on probation for a year. She must also pay back $20,000 to the store she stole from. However, this next employee had a much more elaborate scheme and managed to get away with stealing thousands of dollars for several months. On September 14th, 2022, officers from Charlotte County were dispatched to investigate an incident at Plato's Closet. Upon arrival, the manager informs the officers that an employee had been conducting fraudulent transactions on the store's computer, purchasing non-existent items, and pocketing the cash. The scheme nearly went undetected until the manager noticed a significant loss in earnings. With all the necessary evidence gathered, the police proceeded to interview the suspect.
I wanted to talk to you because I have video surveillance about the past couple days while you've been working, doing these buys. And you take these buys, I see you on camera, taking cash, putting it in your pants. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
I just been having some stuff that I don't want. And, majority of it is, I shouldn't be taking money from it.
Where is this stuff that you brought in? Because I've watched the video surveillance and you're not bringing anything in the store. You're not bringing anything.
The last, I want to say 2 weeks ago, I have been. I brought in 2 purses and a pair of shoes. For the rest of the times I haven't.
So you would say only twice, am I correct? Only twice you brought in actual merchandise, swapped it out?
Yes.
But the rest of the times you have done these transactions, you just scam the register to think that there was a buy done?
Yes.
Okay. How many times do you think you've done this in the past year?
Here, the girl is clearly reluctant to disclose the full truth. She's aware of her wrongdoing and the extent of the damage caused, but she tries to appear as reasonable as possible to mitigate the consequences. However, the officers investigating her have seen all the evidence and are asking questions to probe her honesty, a tactic that shows just how untrustworthy she really is.
How about this? How much money do you think?
About, I want to say 1,000.
Only 1,000?
Yeah.
I have all the documentation. I have paperwork dating back until January, and I see all the, and it's totaling way more than $1,000. You're doing a couple hundred. You're doing $100-something a day.
How much did you take today?
It was like 150, I think.
Is that typically what you take in a day?
Yeah, I'd say.
Is it always over 100? Is that thing you say?
Yeah.
And would you say that you've done it at least 20 times? So if it's over 100, you've done it maybe 20 times, that's 2,000 right there, and that's a rough estimate, right? See what I mean, how that adds up? So where is this money?
I have it.
You're saving it? You have it?
It's clear that this had been an ongoing scheme, to the extent that the suspect struggles to recall the frequency of her thefts from the store. To prompt her memory and elicit further incriminating details, one of the officers gives her a rough ballpark estimate to get her thinking.
If I were to say $16,000, would that be about what it is?
Yeah.
Do you think you have all that $16,000?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going on? Why is it this? Have you ever been in trouble?
No, I haven't. I'm just living in a hard spot right now. I live with a roommate, and I've been working with him for a while, and
The owner here?
yes, and I feel like I do so much.
You feel like you're underpaid?
Yeah, and I know that's not his fault at all. Like, I should probably look for another job. But it's like I feel bad for him. Like, if I do leave.
What do you think will happen to him when he's sitting here going on now $16,000?
It's not fair. I should not be doing that.
Right.
And I take full responsibility, and whatever comes with that.
Is it because he hasn't paid you? Have you been paid?
Oh, I have been paid. I know this makes me look like a stealer, like I'm stealing money, like that's like the most thing you could probably ever steal from somebody. It probably makes me look bad. It makes me look that I steal things, but I don't.
Here she attempts to elicit sympathy from the officers, citing her challenging situation and claiming to be underpaid for her hard work, as if that could justify grand theft. She even denies being a thief, insisting that her actions were merely to make ends meet. However, the officers have heard enough, and it's time to conclude this matter.
Talk to him.
To who? Aaron, she wants to say something to you. She wants to talk to you.
$16,000 you ripped me off. I could be doing good instead. I'm taking out a loan to survive. Because you stole $16,000 from me since January. What did you want to say?
I'm honestly just so sorry. I mean, I don't expect you to pay me.
I expect you to pay me back.
Oh, I am. I need to pay you back. I don't expect you to forgive me.
I was good to you. I did nothing but good to you. Always treated you as my number one.
It was nothing against you. It was my personal issues. It was nothing toward you.
Alright, I'm gonna grab your bag. You're just gonna come with me, right?
Okay. Do I have to go to the car?
I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs. We're gonna walk out. We're gonna walk out the front door. Okay.
Okay.
The girl was charged with felony grand theft and ended up on a 5 years probation, as well as being ordered to pay back the $20,000 she stole. But this next corrupt employee wasn't just caught on camera, but also caught red-handed in front of the cops while stealing.
I wasn't going to take that.
Yes, you were. You put it all in the box and you were leaving with it.
On November 11th, 2021, Athens-Clarke County officers arrived at a Walmart store after security staff discovered on surveillance cameras that an employee had been leaving her shifts with items that she didn't pay for. Apparently, it wasn't her first time either, as she stole multiple items every single shift. When the officer approached the suspect, he caught her red-handed in the very act of theft.
Do you have a receipt for this? Yeah.
Do that.
I wasn't gonna take that.
Yes, you were. You put it all in the box and you were leaving with it.
No, I wasn't gonna take it. I was gonna go back.
So you've already taken it past the register.
Put this down for now. I'm Detective Franco with the Athens Clark County Police Department. Put your hands behind your back. You're being arrested for shoplifting at this time. We're gonna go to the office and talk about this.
Where is the office?
Up front of the store.
I wasn't gonna take it.
You went out the door with it.
I was gonna go
You-
to get my car.
You've done this several times.
What?
We'll talk about it. You put stuff in boxes like 7 days in a row and took it. So we'll talk about it all in a minute.
Brittany appears oblivious to the gravity of her situation and immediately lies multiple times about going to return the items she stole. But she's about to be confronted with damning evidence that she cannot deny.
She's pulled video and said you didn't pay for any of that.
I paid on the online pay thing.
Okay, I don't even know how you do that. You got to take them to a register. You can't
You
just.
still have to go through a register.
What do you mean online pay? There's no way to.
Scan the app on your phone.
You still have to go through a register to do that.
Yeah, you got to do that at a register. Okay, let's just go to the next one.
No, some of those boxes were empty. I
Okay.
promise.
So
Every day that I pull to have figures here, they are not empty.
Well, here's my problem. If you did it today and you did the same thing, taking empty boxes out the other days, none of those had
The
stuff.
guy in automotive helped me put the empty boxes in my car the other day. I don't know his name. They were just empty boxes. I swear. Now the bumper car today, yeah, no.
So when we watch back video, we're not going to find you putting anything in these boxes.
I mean, I don't think so.
Brittany keeps insisting that she didn't steal anything and claims she was only taking empty boxes. She even has an alibi ready, suggesting she planned this and that this was more than a spur-of-the-moment decision.
You know we're going to go back and review video. Are we going to go back through video and find you putting stuff in those boxes? If you've done it more than once,
And you can see we have great video.
Yeah.
she's been working on it. Of course, they haven't had time to review every video, but all she has to do is sit in here if she needs to, and she can sit all day and review video. Are we going to find any more cases of you doing this?
The more honest you are now, the less hard it's going to be on you.
Because I don't want to have to take a whole bunch of arrest warrants on you that you don't know about, so you get pulled over with your kids in the car and get taken to jail.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
Have you done this any other time besides today and yesterday?
I know the pillows I paid for.
How'd you pay for the pillows?
I paid for them. I put them back there and I paid for them later.
Where? At a register? Because that's the only way. So you walk through a register.
What's in this box? Underneath. That was yesterday. What's in this box?
Nothing. That box is
So-
still in my car. There's nothing in there, I swear to God.
Where is it in your car? Because I just went and looked in your car.
In the trunk.
Oh. So why are you taking a bunch of empty boxes?
Because I was putting my Christmas stuff in them.
After some more pressure from the detective, Brittany starts to change her story and admits to taking some items without paying for them.
Are you stealing these for Christmas presents? What's your deal? Why are you doing it is what I'm getting at.
I'm just having a hard time with my kids. But that doesn't make it right.
Well, I understand. How old are your kids?
8, 6, and 4.
Well, here's what we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
You have somebody that can take care of your kids?
Not really.
Well, you're going to have to. All right, call somebody because you're going to go to jail today. Because I can't let somebody just get off who's been doing this every single day.
Brittany was banned from the premises of the Walmart for 2 years and was arrested for stealing from the store multiple times. She was fired, but was given leniency because of her situation as a single mother. Despite her protest of hard times, none of the items she stole seemed to help her family. Unfortunately, it's not known exactly what happened to Brittany and her family, but hopefully she used this experience of being caught red-handed to learn and to give her family a better role model.